Sa Gmic yun. Nagtabing
And tabing
ilog din.
ilog.
Si Eric Mati ba ang gagawa? Di ba pang action si
By bus naman si
By bus yun, by
Eric
bus.
Mati.
Pero mahuhusay, Eric Mati, Raymond Red, mga magdidirect. Abangan nyo po yan. Happy Monday! And thank you for taking us back through time. Thank you also for mentioning Ses yung tabing ilog. That was a
Mas
late
ano
90s,
kasi
early
ako,
2000s.
mas bata.
Gandoy kay Abadbangon. Thank you, Ses. Thank you, Sean. And thank you, Pauline, the big story. Happy Monday, folks. We got results for you from 4 games in the NBA today, plus the winner of this year's Super Bowl.
And we tell you the latest on Alex Eala from her new ranking to her current tournament.
And Pauline and the ladies of the big story did touch up on that. More on that story in just a bit. I'm Andre Falix.
And I'm Cheska Lituncalaw.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy leaves. Puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Oh, the pass! Stuck in another one. Macunas rejecting Espejo for the point.
February 9th today, Monday, another work week. Let's start the show in the NBA as the clock. Kawhi Leonard goes on a tear, once again leading the Los Angeles Clippers past Ant-Man and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kawhi dropping 41 big points here in Mini as the Clips dominated the Wolves 115-96. Kawhi already scored 24 in the first half alone, helping the Clips take a double-digit lead at the break. Then they went on a 17-3 run at the end of the third to put the game out of reach. The Wolves struggled to make their shots, especially from deep, where they went 8 of 33. Anthony Edwards led Mini with 23, but shot just 39% from the field. The Clippers now improved their record, 25 wins and 27 losses. The Wolves, meanwhile, dropped to 32 victories against 22 defeats as they suffered their third loss in 4 games, all to opponents with records below 500.
Just wanted to come out in this early game and set a tone for us on the defensive end. And, you know, luckily I reached for the ball, I got it, and we got off to in transition tonight.
41 points for you. Why were you able to be so effective on the offensive side?
Just being aggressive. My teammates trust me. Just going out there on the floor, trying to do what I can. And every moment I went, I touched the ball. If it's an assist or shooting the basketball, getting a rebound, I'm just trying to help the team win.
Speaking of your teammates, how have you seen them continue to ride the momentum from the last couple of games, despite all the changes this week?
You know, we got a good group. Guys are level-headed. They love to play basketball. So we're just going out and competing every night. That's all we're doing. We're just going and competing, starting on the defensive end and getting out in transition.
You guys have had Darius Garland sitting on the bench. What have your conversations been like with him before he hits the floor for you?
You know, we really haven't got to talk too much because as soon as he got traded, we had to leave on the road and he had to do a lot of physicals.
Another one-sided affair, this time in favor of the New York Knicks in their marquee matchup against the Boston Celtics. The Knicks took control midway through the first quarter and never looked back, en route to their 111-89 victory in Beantown. 6 New York players scored in double figures, led by Jalen Brunson, who had 31 points. Newcomer Jose Alvarado added 12 markers off the bench in his Knicks debut. The Celtics likewise struggled from the field, making just 37% of their shots, including 17% from beyond the arc. Jaylen Brown tried to carry the C's with 26 points in a losing cause. The Knicks have won 9 of their last 10 outings and now share an identical 34-19 win-loss slate with the Celtics.
As for the Toronto Raptors, well, they took care of business against the Indiana Pacers today. The Raps claimed the win at home, 122-104. They pulled away in the third quarter, where they outscored the Pacers 44-26. That man right there, Scotty Barnes, did it all for the North, as he scored a team-high 25 points on 60% shooting from the field. The All-Star forward also tallied 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks, all while committing just a single turnover in 33 minutes of play. T-Dot did lose rookie center Colin Murray-Boyles, who exited the game after hurting his left thumb in the first period. The injury-plagued Pacers also took another hit to their lineup. Johnny Furphy left the third with an injured leg following a successful dunk attempt. There. Indy didn't field their prize acquisition at the trade deadline, Ivica Zubac, just yet. Over the weekend, Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle said they're waiting for Zubac to fully recover from an ankle issue. The Raptors continue their rise in the East, now with a record of 32 wins and 22 losses. The Pacers stay at the bottom of the conference with just 13 victories against 40 setbacks.
Just did what the game demand. Start running transition, got some blocks. We needed some stops. Got out in transition and did our thing. Just did what the game demands, like I said.
We saw the debut of Trayce Jackson-Davis for you guys. Saw you have a moment after the game there. What can he bring to this team?
His ability to be a lob threat, shot block, and rebounding, get caught up with our pace, and he's going to be so helpful for our team. You saw what he did tonight. Really good minutes, contributed a lot.
One more NBA game today with the Miami Heat cruising past the depleted Washington Wizards. The match was virtually decided after 3 quarters with the Heat ahead 107-75. Eventually, they came away with a 31-point victory in Washington, 132-101. 3 Miami players scored at least 21 points. Kasparas Yakuchonis had 22 while going 6 of 6 from deep. Bam Adebayo also had 22 markers to go with 8 rebounds. Norman Powell added 21 points, but was unable to finish the game due to a back injury. The Heat boost their record to 28 wins and 26 losses, while the Wizards plummet to 14 victories and 38 defeats. Washington has yet to benefit from the deals it made before the trade deadline. Trae Young, Anthony Davis, and D'Angelo Russell all remain unavailable. Here's Wizards General Manager Will Dawkins with an update on their superstar acquisitions.
Had a good visit with Anthony yesterday. Got to take him to dinner, spend some time, do the tour facility, go to the practice facility arena. The plan for AD right now is to go back to Dallas and finish his rehab. He has a really good team down there. Our doctors met with them, and our medical staff's going to go down with him. So we want to keep that good thing going that he has. During All-Star break, he gets takes another visit for a doctor, and that's a big appointment for us to kind of see where his progress is at. And after that, after All-Star break, he'll return to DC and be here with the team. Not right now, because Trae is going to be reassessed during All-Star break as well, and then coming out of there, hopefully we'll have an update for everyone. So he's on timeline. He's still working on the court. He started doing one-on-one, starting to do a little bit more 2-on-2 type actions where you don't get light contact. He's playing with the coaches, so he's trending in a positive direction. But again, it's about getting healthy, getting fully all the way there. When you play hard one day, 1-on-0, making sure that your bodies can recover for the next night. So again, we want to make sure he's 100% healthy before we put him out there. And with D'Angelo, we've talked to him, talked to his representatives. At the time, he's not going to report, and as we try to figure out what's best for him and us in our future.
In other NBA news, new names set to join the fun during All-Star Weekend.
Well, that's right, Check. Among them, a new member for Team World in their upcoming mini-tournament against the 2 USA squads. Houston Rockets big man, the Turkish Terminator Alperen Şengün, is replacing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The reigning MVP had to withdraw from the midseason showcase due to a strained abdominal muscle. This is Şengün's second straight All-Star selection. He's also the second late addition to the All-Star pool after Kawhi Leonard was brought in to meet the minimum requirement of 16 American players. The league has also revealed the participants for the different All-Star events on your screens. A 3-point shootout will feature 2-time champ Damian Lillard, who will compete despite his ongoing rehab for a torn Achilles tendon. They will also go against D-Book, Devin Booker, rookie Con Knipple, Tyrese Maxey, Spida, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Bobby Portis Jr., and Norman Powell.
The slam dunk contest will include 4 first-timers: Carter Bryant, Jackson Hayes, Keshad Johnson, and Jace Richardson. Jace is the son of 2-time dunk champ Jason Richardson. And lastly, after an 11-year hiatus, the NBA Shooting Stars contest will make its comeback. It will feature 4 teams of 3, each composed of 2 current players and a legend. Making up Team All-Star are Scotty Barnes, Chet Holmgren, and 3-time All-Star Rip Hamilton. Team Cameron features Duke University alums whose home floor is the Cameron Indoor Stadium. Knipple will likewise compete in this event alongside Jalen Johnson and former 14-year vet Corey Maggette. It will be a family affair for Team Harper as 5-time NBA champ Ron Harper Sr. teams up with his 2 sons, Dylan Harper and Ron Harper Jr. And lastly, Team Knicks has current teammates and All-Stars Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, as well as 2-time All-Star and the current Knicks Vice President of Player Leadership and Development, Allen Houston. The 3-point, slam dunk, and shooting stars contests will all take place on Sunday, Philippine time, before the NBA All-Star Tournament on Monday. I haven't heard some of those names in a while, but I am excited. Coming up, Alex Eala is on the rise in the world tennis rankings again. Eala resets her career high ahead of her debut at the loaded 2026 Qatar Open. That story and more when Play-by-Play returns.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play only on One News. The Seattle Seahawks are the new Super Bowl champions.
The Seahawks banked on their top-ranked defense to take a 29-13 win over the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60. Seattle's dark side defense was on full display as they led 9-0 at the half. The Patriots didn't score till the 4th quarter when they tried to rally back. This is the 2nd Super Bowl title in Seahawks history, a follow-up to their 2013 win. Running back Kenneth Walker with a 3rd was named Most Valuable Player. Walker finished with 135 rushing yards on 27 carries. He's the first running back to win MVP since Terrell Davis in Super Bowl 32 back in the 1997 season. Some Filipino flavor here too, with Jason Myers scoring 17 points, the most by a kicker in the championship game. Myers' great-grandfather is Filipino.
The Super Bowl halftime show was headlined by Puerto Rican artist Bad Bunny, clad in a white suit, putting on a show. The Grammy winner performed songs like Titi Me Pregunto, Yo Perreo Sala, and Party. The halftime show also features surprise appearances from Lady Gaga and Bad Bunny's fellow Puerto Rican Ricky Martin. Before that, punk rock band Green Day kicked off the Super Bowl with a high-energy performance in the opening ceremony. This was then followed by other big artists like Charlie Puth, who sang the national anthem, as well as Brandi Carlile and Coco Jones.
Meantime, South Korea's Woo Young-cho bags the Philippine Golf Championship after an impressive performance in the final round. Cho fired a brilliant 5 under 67 to overtake Thailand's Pavit Tangkamol-Prasert and capture the title. Cho came into the final day 2 shots behind early leader Karandip Kochar. This is the Korean's first title in the Asian Tour, and it comes 2 years after he turned pro in 2024. Cho brings home a $90,000 cash prize and an additional 10,000 for carding the lowest round of the day. That's a total of 100,000 USD or over 5.8 million pesos. The Philippine Golf Championship is the season opener of the Asian Tour.
Moving on to volleyball now, the Crisscross King Crunchers load up ahead of the 2026 Spikers Turf season. The King Crunchers announced their signing of fellow Korean center Elijah Kim. He adds depth to an already stacked group of playmakers that features Ish Polvorosa, Eko Adahar, Adrian Villados, and Jewel Asia. Kim was part of the 21-man Alaspit men pool for the 2025 FIVB World Championship. Crisscross is aiming to build on its momentum after claiming its first Spikers Turf title in last year's Invitational.
In the PVL, the next-led Chameleons are still looking to refine some aspects of their game, even with their 2-0 start in the All-Filipino Conference. The Chameleons are coming off a straight sets win over the Capital One Solar Spikers on Saturday at the Inares Center, Montalban. Final score 25-18, 28-26, 25-18. 4 next-led players scored in double digits, led by Myla Pablo and Brooke Van Sickle with 15 points each. Leanne de Guzman put up 13 markers, while MJ Phillips added 10 points. Here's what head coach Ettore Guidetti had to say after the win.
Well, for sure, we have to improve the first ball mistake inside out. It's pretty clear that every time that we cross the net, our system of block and defense becomes impressive. This is the only thing that right now we have to improve in 1 week. In 1 week we're going to play with another very big team, and so every single week there is time enough to do a little stuff.
As for the Galleries Tower High Risers, they hope to break through. Their breakthrough win over the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells is just the start of a strong run. The High Risers took the victory in 5 thrilling sets: 25-20, 25-22, 23-25, 22-25, and 15-10. This is Galleries Tower's first win in almost a year, 345 days to be exact. Team captain Julia Coronel was hailed the player of the game after putting up 16 excellent sets to go along with 8 points. Erica Delorgia and Gail Pascual led the way in scoring with 18 markers each. As they prepare for their next match, Coronel hopes that their newfound team culture will guide them to more wins this conference.
I would say the beauty of our team right now, that everyone's really eager to contribute and to contribute to the success of the team. And I'm hoping that patuloy pa rin yung ganung culture na mabuild namin. Kasi I would say na for the longest time, that's the kind of culture that we've been wanting to build, that winning culture. And slowly, we're getting there. And syempre, big help talaga na nandyan si Nam. Parang siya yung nagiging anchor din namin as the veteran presence in our team. And lahat ng mga atis namin yan, sila Ate Shola, Ate Rosel, lahat sila sobrang laking tulong na dinadala sa nila sa team.
Big games lined up as the PVL All-Filipino Conference resumes tomorrow at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. The Tuesday doubleheader will begin at 4 p.m. with a grudge match between the Farm Fresh Foxies and the Signal Super Spikers. Then for the main event at 6:30 p.m., it's the highly anticipated Ribisco Clasico. The Creamline Cool Smashers will battle the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. You can catch the games live on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and on the Pilipinas Live app. Coming up, EJ Obiena's Continental Collection is now complete. The Filipino pole vault star strikes gold in the Asian Indoor Athletics Championships for the first time. The details on that and more when play-by-play returns here on One News. Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. Alex Eala continues her climb in the WTA rankings. The Filipina tennis star hit a new career-high world ranking of number 40. That's 5 spots higher than her former personal best of number 45. The jump comes after a strong showing at the Abu Dhabi Open, where she reached the quarterfinals of the singles tournament. The 20-year-old is now back in action at the WTA 1000 Qatar Open. Eala is battling Czech player Teresa Valentova in the round of 64. The first set was a close fight, but Valentova took it via tiebreak, 7-6. Before today's match, the two met last in October at the Japan Women's Open, where Valentova scored a straight sets win. Valentova currently sits at number 48 in the world.
Happy Monday, folks! We've got an all NBA lineup for you. In tonight's highlight reel, let's start with the Knicks and Celtics. Take a look at this hustle play by New York and Boston. Shamet falling down on the floor. Bridges also falling down. Nice bounce pass to Big Cat wearing the goggles. Take a look at that A for hustle play. You love to see that if you're a New York fan. Like myself, take a look at that. Defense to offense. Brings back a lot of memories when I was a big fan back in the 90s. John Starks, Anthony Mason, Charlie Ward, Charles Oakley, Patrick Ewing, and those guys under Stan Van Gundy. Okay, Shamet, by the way, 3 points, that steal. Bridges, 14 markers, that assist. Towns, Big Cat, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Knicks beat the Celtics in Boston, 111-89. Okay, this one, Pacers, Raptors. How about Scotty Barnes? Baseline, spin, double. Look at that two-handed slam. Whew. Nothing Murphy can do there. Sorry, Johnny. Too strong, too talented. All muscle for Scotty Barnes. Doing it all for T-Dot. 25 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks, filling out the stat sheet. If you have him on your fantasy team, well, good for you. Raps dominated the Pacers in Toronto, 122-104. Okay, this is funny though. I'm sure you've seen us on Instagram, on viral, on social media. If you haven't, watch that. How often do you see someone dunk on your own teammate? Bam Adebayo beating big man Khalil Ware for the rebound on the offensive board and then putting it back, slamming and posterizing his own center, his own big man Khalil Ware. Of course, they had to share a laugh right after that. Bam finishing with 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals as the Heat blow out the Wizards 132-101. Up next, Clippers, T-Wolves, Anthony Edwards against Derrick Jones Jr. The dance, may I have this dance, sir? And then the slam on Brook Lopez. Take a look. Ant-Man, believe that, as he says in his ads for his shoe. Whew. AE. Oh, for Brook Lopez. Nasty. Edwards, bad shooting night, but still finishing with 23 points for the home team, the Minute T-Wolves. Okay, finally, from the same game, this time, it's the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. Saving the ball to Derrick Jones Jr. And then that slam. Take a look at that. People are wondering, I was actually wondering, who is that kid? That was Peter Hauser, who had 15 points off the bench. I'm like, man, he's in the highlight. Look at John Collins. Look at the Clippers bench, loving that play from the Claw, saving it, Derrick Jones, and then the cutting Peter Hauser. Whew. Nothing Julius Randle can do there. And the bench, loving it, of course. What a play. Leonard, big game for him. 41 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. Jones chipped in 5 markers, 4 boards, 4 assists, and 3 swipes. That guy, Peter Hauser, had 15 points, as I said, coming off the bench. Clippers tamed the Wolves in Minnesota, 115-96. Can't wait for tomorrow. Happy Monday.
Inaano ba kita, Kelel Tobam, maybe? And before we go, we want to congratulate EJ Obiena on his latest gold medal. Obiena ruled the Asian Indoor Athletics Championships in China, bagging the gold for the first time. He cleared 5.70 meters in just one attempt to secure the top prize. The two-time Olympian tried to clear 5.80 meters for good measure, but he couldn't do so after 3 tries. Chinese vaulters Li Chenyang and Chen Yang completed the podium. Obiena holds the Asian indoor record at 5.93 meters. Obiena also just won bronze in the indoor meeting Karlsruhe tournament in Germany. He also jumped 5.70 meters to land on the podium. Congratulations and keep it up, EJ. We are always cheering for you.
That's right. Well, John, good start for the year 2026 for Asia's best pole vaulter, our pride and joy, EJ Obiena. That's all from us tonight, mga kapatid. But do catch us again tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 p.m. You know it, for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
And I have to greet Gabe Norwood a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gabe.
Sorry I'm missing your party, bud.
How old is Gabe now? How old is Gabe?
41?
Alas sa inyo, age lang natin.
40, 41-ish.
Yeah.
All right,
Happy birthday,
play-by-play is on One News. That's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Litoncalao. Thank you for watching, mga kapatid. Good night.